Hey guys, Gun Collector 87 here. Just picked up something pretty interesting here. A new scope that I'm going to fix to my 308 for 2021 deer season here in Kentucky. This is a Vortex Crossfire Ii. This one is in the 4x12 by 44 power, so a little bit of a long range scope. Where I hunt, there is a few ridges that are probably around the 300 to 400 yard mark, which a 3 power will suffice just fine for that. But I wanted to I like a bigger scope on my rifles anyways. So let's unbox her here, take a peek at it. They pack these pretty well. I also have one of these on my Marlin, my 444 Marlin. It is a single shot. It's a CVA Hunter. If you guys ever come across one of those, they make them in several different calibers: 44 mag, 444 Marlin, 35 Wheeling. I think even some high-powered rifles maybe. So it comes packed pretty nice. You get you a nice cloth here with the logo on it, Vortex. They are really clear. I was looking at several options, Bushnell being one of them, Nikon obviously, and then of course this Crossfire, which I picked this up off of Amazon. I gave around $160 for it. It's not a bad deal for this scope. I really like them. They seem to be very well made. Like I said, I have one on my 444 Marlin, and it's got some recoil to it, so it holds up pretty well. Now this one is the, what's it called? Something drop. It's not. Let's see here. It is a dead hold BDC. If you can read that right there. Dead hold bullet drop compensator. If you can tell, it's got the little dots right up through there, which will actually assist you when you're shooting long range. Now I haven't read into what those are as far as sighting in, and you get some papers with it like usual. And it says it's a second focal. So here's your hash marks. You got your first, second, and third. And here's your classifications of your calibers: 30-06, 308, 270 there. That's pretty interesting. I'll look more into that. Let's look at the crosshairs here, guys. See if we can get them into view. Probably can't. So you can see the bullet drop notches there. The only thing it did not come with is scope or mounts. Not like your typical cheaper scopes that'll come with a mount, which is no big deal. They're $10 or $15. I can go pick those up. It does have the fully coated and anti-reflective coatings. I guess it's for your brighter views. Of course, it's filled with nitrogen. The O-rings for your fog proof and waterproof if you're out in the rain, which here in Kentucky you can do all of those in a matter of a few hours. It is shock proof. The frame of this is aluminum. It says it's a aircraft grade aluminum. one inch tube here, so this will fit just about any of your 1-inch scope rings that are out there, which is about your most common ones you'll ever find anyways. And it's got a long eye relief on here. I'm not too sure how long of an eye relief. If I bring it out here, I'll see right now. So I'm probably about 3.5 inch eye relief, maybe 4, which is pretty good. I don't like to be turkey necking, as I like to call it, to reach up there and try to shoot. MOA turrets, minute of angle, and like I said, it's the 4x12, 12 power. It's a 44 millimeter. Now, your bigger millimeters on your ends here really help you to draw in lots of light in low light situations. Like, of course, your most action is usually early in the morning or at night if you're deer hunting, right before dawn or right before dusk. And a lot of your deers are moving right then, so obviously you can't shoot after dark by laws, but you can get pretty close to shooting at dark with these. That's why I try to get like a 44 millimeter, or I've even had 50 millimeter, which really pulls in the light. But if you're buying a cheap scope, you really want to try, from my experience, to get a bigger lens here. Now, if you're staying with a pretty high dollar scope, you know, your Vortex, is it Carl Zeiss? I probably just butchered that. Swarovski. You can probably just stay with your 3x9x40 and still get pretty good light because of the quality. So, like I said, this is going to go on my 308. I'm looking forward to that. Of course, Kentucky's deer season is not until November. So we still got a little ways to go before we need to mount it, which is fine. And on the back, you do have a magnification reticle. Yeah, there it goes, which is good. So we'll get this thing sighted up on our 308 one day. Hopefully it won't take more than a few rounds, because ammo crisis right now. And your turrets are 1/4 inch at 100 yards. Let's pop these off and take a look at these. There you go. See? It says 1 click equals 1/4 inch. So to get 1 inch of adjustment, you'll need to move this 4 times. That's basically U for up, D for down. It's going to be your elevation. It should be your windage, left and right. Yep. See again, 1 click, 1/4 inch MOA. Once I get some mounts, because my 308 already has the Weaver mount rail. Once I get some scope mounts, I'm going to put this on. I'll make a video on that. Keep out for a little small series I'm going to be doing. It's revolvers versus semi-autos. I'll tell you a little backstory on that. I had a guy message me about trading guns, and this is not an advertisement to trade, but I just want to tell you this story. Basically, he told me that he wanted I had a Charter Arms revolver for trade, and he wanted to do some trading, and I told him what pistol I had, and he said he wanted something more modern, which threw a flag up at me. I mean, yeah, that was used in the Wild Wild West. Sorry, the light just went out. My battery's getting low, but they're still a modern revolver in my book. So that's where that video is going to stem from. We are going to do one on that just to see what the thought is behind all that. I mean, a revolver is a revolver, right? But you got your advantages. Revolver versus semi-autos, you know. Your revolvers are going to be a lot lighter usually, unless you go into the micros, like your little 380s. There'll be a big difference in weight there. But other than that, it's not a big deal. I already forgot this. Well guys, that's going to end this video. I just had to get something going because it's been a while. If you're in the market for a scope, I definitely suggest one of these guys. They are super good. Held up quite a while on my 444 Marlin, which that'll be my other deer rifle for this year as well. And might even put one of these on my 300 mag to see how she does. Guys, this is Gun Collector 87 signing off. If you like this video, like, share, and comment. And hit that subscribe button. Get notified when I do other ones. We'll talk at you later.